Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I've returned with some more Digimon. And today we shall be focusing on story. We must get through the cases so that we can get to the more exciting bits. And as soon as we're done with this, we can move on to the next one. And then we can eventually get to Time Stranger. But until then, we must continue. What are we doing? Oh. Right, I have to continue my work as a cyber sleuth. Ace detective, you know how it is. Alright. Next. Let's see. I'm not a flower person. Red fists and hot sweat. Or the Nakano Underground. Nakano Underground. Trying to do the Sonic Underground theme, but that didn't work too well. I forgot which is. I know red is like story. Purple is from Mirai. Where'd my voice go? Fuck it. Quest for me, hot guy. I have all these pictures of flowers saved on my phone. Keep deleting them, but they keep coming back. The rewards are kind of eh. Site views for the association are through the roof. The site went down. Something sabotaging us. The boxing association staff. I mean, yeah, these ones will be quick. Alright. Are you the detective that took my case? Can we talk about it? It's urgent. Sure, what's up? This cell's got photos of flowers on it. I don't even remember taking them. It's creepy. The other day, I went to show a friend of mine a photo of my dog. When I opened my phone, it was all full of flowers. I was like, what? So my friend was like, hey, are you into flowers or something? She was totally freaked out, but seriously, I'm not into flowers, man. Although, I'm not saying I think some guy has to be using my phone when I'm not around. I always carry my phone around with me. But I keep finding more photos, you know? I want to get this fixed. But I don't really understand what the problem is. What do you think? Yeah. You think there's some kind of malfunction where the photos are just taking themselves? But I never see anyone touch my phone. There's just something weird about it. So, okay, so if I leave this with you, you can investigate it? There are no skeletons in my closet. Go ahead, check all you want. I don't care. You are a brave man. A lot of people nowadays would never allow that. Ooh, bit of lag there. So who is it? Who's taking flowers? Oh, I see you up there, Lily Mom. Hmm? What about from this angle? Okay, cheese. Yeah, that looks good. Just right. He'll definitely like me after these. Huh? Hey, who the hell are you? What am I doing? Well, obviously I'm taking a photo of myself and saving it on this phone. What? Stop taking selfies? No way! Put the selfie stick down, ma'am. Stop resisting. No way, I lost? The guy who owns this phone doesn't like my photos. Oh, so what did he say about me? That I'm cute or pretty or... No way, I took loads. Come on, what did he really say? That's not much of a reaction. Don't tell me anymore. He'll probably just shock me. I didn't know he didn't like the pictures. I was hoping he'd like me once he saw them. I got it. If he doesn't like him, I'll stop saving the photos. But he wasn't bothered by me being here, so I don't really want to leave. I can stay here and hang up any calls he gets from women. Don't mess with a girl in love. Oh, what? You figured it out? What? A Digimon fell in love with me? So a Digimon? Wait, isn't that like some kind of virus or something? You think hackers got into my phone? My phone was that badly infected. Please tell me you're able to get rid of it. What? It's harmless and it won't mess up my phone? It's... sorry? Hold on, the virus is? I don't really get it, but I guess if it's harmless... What? There's more? The Digimon might hang up calls with women if it gets jealous? Well, then it isn't harmless at all. Does this Digimon really love me? It takes flower photos, gets all jealous. Such a sweet virus. I guess I won't erase it. I've never really been into women, so that's no problem. After all, I'm only into guys. God, I'm so pretty. Even the viruses like me. God, get over yourself, dude. Alright, next! Can't just fast travel. Making my way back to Nakano. There we go. No thank you. I don't want the coffee. Boxing Association. Guess I'm in trouble now. Oh, hey. You're the detective from the agency, right? Here's my card. The Boxing Association card. I'm from the Japanese Boxing Association. I want to discuss a strange phenomenon affecting our official website. Recently, the sites have getting have soared, and the videos on the site are really popular. They're flocking to the site like kids to candy. That's good to hear. You think so? I thought tickets would be selling like hotcakes, and the shows would be sold out, but yeah, anyway, this really should have drummed up a lot more interest, but the ticket sales haven't changed. Not only that, the site's server has been crashing. Even though it has attracted attention, no one can access the site. So now the association has its hands full dealing with complaints. The site got so popular so quickly. It's not a pleasant thought, but maybe someone is messing with us. I'd like you to investigate. The association website URL is on that card. You should start by checking it out. Alright. You don't mind me? Just gonna borrow your laptop as I just whoop. What? Hey, who are you? Aren't you a human? This is the Japanese Boxing Association website server. What are you doing in a place like this? Oh, I get it. You're here to take a look at some Digimon, aren't you? I guess you heard the rumor about this, that this is a mecca for boxing or Digimon boxing fans. Suppose you'll want a guided tour. All us are Galmon, who like boxing, and we get together here. This place is the best for viewing the website. I always come here to look at the site. Cool, isn't it? Look at all the monitors. All the Galmon living here are loveless, so I can answer anything you want to know about boxing. There are more monitors to come too, yeah. What? More and more people in the human world can't see the site? You're saying it's our fault the server keeps crashing? Seriously, and to think I was being polite and showing you around. If you're not here as a tourist, scram. I'm sorry, Galmon, but you need to be considerate of others. Nothing for it. I suppose I can't stop looking at the site, but I'll try to stick to just using one screen. Though it's unfair for me to be the only one who has to use just one monitor. I don't think it's having a huge effect anyway. You're gonna have to convince the other Galmon here. To be honest, I'm not sure if they'll just sit there and listen to you, though. So beat up all the Galmon. Stop using all these screens to look at the boxing site. Can't do it. If I don't look at it like this, I don't know what everyone's saying about boxing. I'll be so lonely. I can't talk to everyone. I don't want to be a loner. Why don't you just, like, have, like, a chat window open? What? You're going around trying to get everyone to just use one screen. Well, if everyone else is okay with it, I guess I am. What is it? What do you want? Whatever it is, you'll have to wait. Stop using so many monitors. Why would you say such an awful thing? The official website server keeps crashing. I'm always here looking at it. You're lying. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get, think I have enough levels to get his attack high enough for Beelzemon. Probably need a farm thing that like focuses only raising specific stats. That, or I just need to find like an item that will permanently up a stat. Don't watch the site on multiple monitors. Whatever. Hey, Takashi, looking good today. Say what? If you beat me, I have to listen to you. Alright, I suppose. So close. But even after max leveling... Genkomon's pretty cool, but I kinda prefer Yozumon. Ah, it's you. How did the investigation go? Did you what? What the heck is that? Oh, sorry, it's an email. Let me see. Check it out. Now the server must be running just fine. Did you fix it with that Digi thingamajig? Great, thanks. Well, I'm not celebrating just yet. I thought the reason the server kept crashing because the site was getting too many views. But, well... keep your spirits up. That's the only way you can move forward. Thank you, that's great to hear. I have to put on more matches and bring in more fans. I'll do my best. Oof. Let me see. What the? Oh, Sloth? What are you doing here? I'm on a case. Oh, I see. You're a cyber sleuth. That office is around here, I'm pretty sure. Cyber sleuth. Cyber sleuths will take on any case at all, right? In that case, could I send a request to your office? Okay, it's settled. I'm gonna send in a request to your office and watch you work. Alright, whatever. Yeah, you have to pay for it, right? We may know each other, but that doesn't mean it's gonna be free. Ow. Whew. Dozed off a little bit in that, dungeon. Next. There we go. Youth. And the other ground. Work, work, work. I want an easy job with lots of money. There aren't any jobs like that. Farm expansion. You took my case, thanks. Still, that woman you work with, Kyoko? Is that her name? She's kind of weird. I went into the office to submit my request. She said something weird. I'm getting a nasty vibe coming from you. She even said, it's like the detestable aura of a male pursuing a female. I mean, what the hell is that about? You try and send in a serious request, and this is what you get. Kyoko is really pretty. She seems like a nice person. When I was in the office, she asked if I wanted some fresh coffee. I said I didn't have the time. You dodged a bullet, friend. Oh, right, the case. I forgot. To be honest, I need money at the moment. I'd like to find a part-time job, so I can pick up a little extra money. Alright, I need to pay a fee if I'm sending an official request. Could you please try to find a nice cushy job that will make up for the fee as soon as you can? And anyway, if it's a job in Eden, you and that girl would know all about it, right? Yeah, that's right. What I'm looking for is a part-time job in Eden. Those are usually the easiest ones. Please find me 3 options to choose from for a part-time job in Eden. I don't mind if they're a little shady. I really need the money. I'm begging you. I need to talk to you. To Kyoko. He wants us to look for a part-time job for him in Eden. That's a pretty easy request. All the same, I'd say it's a good case for you to handle as my assistant. You'll accept a nice, well-paid job. And it's okay if it's a little shady. Looking for a job like that here in Nakano shouldn't be too hard. Not sure if we quietly ask some of those kinds of people here in Nakano, we'll find something for him. I've heard of cushy, shady jobs quite close to here. All the same, if he needs money urgency, I wonder what he needs it for. Alright. So... who do I talk to? So, okay. She said Nakano, but then he was saying that it needs to be in Eden. I'm gonna check the case. Find Broadway jobs. Alright. Well, let's, huh. Dodgy realtor. You can work and eat, and it's nice, easy, part-time job. If you like, I can give you a private introduction to the job. In business, it's called room laundering. One way or another, people die, and you just have to live in one of these so-called rooms with a shady history for 3 months. If you do, we can cover up what happened in that room. You might be able to see that which is normally unseen, become possessed by regrettable things. If you aren't squeamish, it's quite an easy job. If you want, I can give you an introduction, but please don't talk to anyone else about this. Ah. Live in a house where someone died in. 3 months to cover up the fact that someone died there. Yikes. Alright, so... let's take a look around. I was thinking the coffee shop, but it's not exactly a shady business. Except for that maid that lives there. Or works there. So you want to earn a quick buck and eat now, do you? Alright then, I'll introduce you for the job. It's easy. Anyone can do it. I want you to take pictures of ghosts in Eden. All you need to do is get a photo of a ghost and I'll pay you big bucks for it. Not bad, huh? If you're interested, let me know. Alright. Well, I found 2. Coffee shop? Let's see. What? Looking for a part-time job in Eden? Not just that, a nice, easy, well-paid job? In that case, I have good news for you. Perfect job for you. For this job, you just need to wash some, stuff picked up in pickled in formaldehyde. Couldn't be easier. Kind of stuff? What are you, stupid? Don't ask. If you want to feel freaked out and disgusted, work in underground rooms in hospitals at night. And be terrified all the time then. Be my guest. Oh, you found one already? Where? Room laundering, stuff pickled in formaldehyde, taking pictures of ghosts. That's just all urban legends, though. Doesn't have to have anything to do with Eden. How is that urban legends? All the same, this ghost picture thing sounds good. Seems like a nice, easy job. Seems like getting paid for just one photo is easy money. Why do I need to earn money for a part-time job in the first place? It doesn't matter why, it's none of your business. None of your business? What isn't? Sakura. What do you mean, nothing. It's nothing. Ryota, are you by any chance talking about doing anything strange? Huh? No. The only strange thing lately has been you. You're always talking so carelessly. Oh, there's no point talking to you. Come on, Sleuth, let's go. Take me to the client. Ryota, Sleuth. I knew you'd come. How did I know? I tapped into my spiritual powers. I want you to look into a ghost, the white boy, who is appearing and disappearing around Kowloon. This time, I'd like you guys to take a photo of this white boy. If you take a good picture, I'll pay you big money. You think it's strange you can take a photo of a ghost in digital space? Well, I suppose if you think about it, the very appearance of a ghost in a digital space is in itself strange. Accept it. It's reality. Stop pretending you haven't seen them. Firstly, did you know that more than 70% of the people in this world have seen ghosts? It all started with the incident in Roswell. The government and aliens are all connected. They're just covering it up. Cattle mutilation, flying humanoids, and even animals falling from the sky. They're all part of the same conspiracy. Anyway, there is no analog nor digital in the occult. Please get this rumored specter on camera. Well, what could you expect from the editor of an occult magazine? He, obviously lacks any kind of common sense. White boy, Spectre of Kowloon. Tell you the truth, I'm a bit scared to go now. It's pretty terrifying. Well, I suppose you might as well come along. Let's go to Kowloon and take some ghost pictures. Bitch is trying to get me fucking possessed. I don't do horror very well, so... Shot in the dark. We'll meet at the... same place we always do. Meet up here at this damn... Half expected to see him there. Oh, I gotta go to level 3. That's why. Why you go to level 3? Like I should have just gone to the safer version, being on level 1, but whatever. Yeah, and it will actually be a good thing if the white boy appears. Let's hang around here for a while. Alright. That's blocked. You're looking for a ghost. It's about that white boy. I've heard about that. Yeah, I think anyone who gets all flustered by things like that is a real idiot. Okay? This is a digital world. The real world is never in story. But that doesn't mean that ghosts can appear here. You gotta think calmly about this. You won't be able to find them because there is no such thing. At the end of the day, I suppose there is no such thing as a ghost. We'll never find a ghost like this, not even the faintest trace. What should we do? Stage picture. You wanna fake the picture? That's a good idea. That stupid old man should be easy to trick. That guy didn't exactly look too old. Alright, if we do this, Sleuth, you should play the part of the ghost. If you won't let anyone who can. Gotta do it more like ghost-like. Remember, you've done things in life you regret, and there are people alive with whom you have unfinished business with. That sort of thing. White boy! Hey, what are you doing? Huh? Oh, there's nothing there. What? The white boy? Hey, quick, take a picture! The camera! Get the camera! That man's determined. So, let me get this straight. You couldn't get a photo of the white boy, so you decided to take a fake photo. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Even so, this picture, an elementary school's kid could have taken a better picture than this. In the end, we'll have to reject this case. What? No way! Sleuth and me, we put everything we had into this one. It doesn't matter. Sit down. I'm going to show you how to take a picture of a ghost properly. Terror basically arises from the human imagination. Anything can look like a face from the right angle. This is how you can stipulate a person's imagination with a photograph. That is the key technique to ghost photography. Just need to invoke the uniquely human phenomenon, pareidolia. For example, here, the perspective in this picture. What's wrong? Huh, looks like this camera took a photo. Where? Look, behind Sleuth, you can see a human figure. It has no head. But... whoa, this is a real ghost photo. Let's take this to the editor right away. Thank you both. 90% of ghost photos are fake. I never thought that this one would actually be part of the 10% that are real. I think I'm the one in the photo. You? I was worried about Ryota, so I followed him to Kowloon. I was trying to watch him from the shadows, but I must have slipped into the frame. I wonder, is there a connection between you and Ryota's actions? Actually, my birthday is coming up soon. Ah, I see. So that's why he needed the money. He needed the money to buy me a present, so he was looking for a job where he could make a lot of money in a short space of time. He shouldn't have tried to buy me a present that he couldn't afford. Ah, so he was doing his best to find a part-time job to buy a present for a girl he was in love with. Ah, young love. Are you okay? You have a blank expression on your face. It's like your mind is elsewhere. By any chance, is there someone else you are in love with? It's me. I'm sorry, Ryota. But she loves me more than you. So it was a present for an unrequited love. You know, our caseload has gotten a lot more colorful since you got here. The case from the government, the door in the Nakano underpass has been unlocked. What waits on the other side? Sure. I'll explain the details. The client this time is the local government. Takes care of the utilities for Nakano. Basically, it's a bureaucratic agency. Why are you so shocked? Of course, we specialize in the supernatural and complex cybercrimes. So we usually have a very specific clientele. But we cooperated very well with Detective Mariyoshi's police force, so they consider us to be a pretty good detective agency. So, we've received a case from a public agency. Quite a rare event. This case was originally discussed by Detective Mariyoshi with the government agency. It's a bit special, so Detective Mariyoshi passed us down to the government agency like a sort of ace up his sleeve. And now it's our case. Got it? Good. The case is to unlock a gate in the underpass. It seems the gate's locked due to some electronic glitch, and it can't be opened. What? You don't know about the underpass? It's a facility that houses the equipment used to provide Nakano's public utilities, such as cables, water pipes, and so on. They are moving forward with a plan to improve the look of the city city center above ground by housing the public utilities underground. It looks like the visible power cables and telephone poles are set to disappear in the not-so-distant future. Underneath Nakano, there's a vast complex of tunnels. So there are, of course, many entrances. One of these entrances is the place where the gate we need to unlock is. It is password-protected electronic lock, but it seems some time ago it locked for no reason, and no one has been able to open it since. They contacted the manufacturer, but they gave up. If needs be, they will destroy the gate, but obviously that would incur some serious costs. While the costs were discussed, a weird groaning sound was heard coming from the other side of the gate. Something strange is going on. The manufacturer had a bad feeling about it and didn't want to open the gate. The government suspected criminal activity, called Mariyoshi. I see. Oh, it's me. I see. So then the buck passed... The buck. He passed to the Curame Detective Agency. Well, after all, we have the best people for the job if you want to access a place that is off bounds to most. This is actually a good opportunity. I've been wanting to investigate the rumors surrounding the underground system for a while. The gate in question has an electronic lock. So naturally, there should be a cyberspace inside of it. You're the only one who can break into the gate without destroying it. We've already received permission from the government to access the underpass. Alright then, shall we go and find out what the real situation is? Where is that groaning voice coming from? What kind of strange world lies beyond the gate? This is gonna be so much fun! You and me have different definitions of fun, lady. Huh? It's an underground gateway, so there will be an underground tunnel behind it, right? Have you ever heard of the stochastic process to quantum mechanics? I guess I should tell you about Schrodinger's cat. Until we open up the gate, we know not if we will find an underground tunnel or a void in space. Until you open that gate, the world is a flux of overlapping possibilities. So just try to enjoy it. Let's go. The case is a simple matter of unlocking a gate, but what's behind the gate? Your job is to find that out. Alright, how do I get there? I don't think it's as simple as just... how do I get to the underground? Let's see. Do I leave? Ah, there it is. Did you arrive at the underpass? The gate we need to unlock is inside. The control panel should be beside you. Do you see it? Connect, jump into it, and unlock the gate. What happened? Connect jump isn't working? That's strange. It's an electronic lock. So there should be some kind of network, right? Perhaps it's just you didn't activate the correct jump properly. I think it's time I verified your ability to perform a connect jump. Raise your hand. Concentrate. That's it. But 30 minutes later, 1 hour later, my arm is getting tired. Several hours later, what were you doing just now? Whatever you're doing, it seems like it's not working. Okay. Oh no! It looks like I can't verify it. It seems that you can only connect jump if you feel disappointed. If I were to posit a theory as to how your connect jump works, your ability locates a digital wave, piggybacks onto the target location's digital space, and then enters it. It can be a network, a PC server. It doesn't matter what the target location is. If it has a digital space, you should be able to access it. However, there seems to be limitations when interfering with the waves. In other words, when you can, you can. And when you can't, you can't. We've determined that... What we've determined is that you connected before by chance, even if there are specific reasons why you were able to each time. Put simply, cause and effect are connected to digital waves. Wait a second. How could you jump this time then? I don't have any proof to support my answer, but perhaps there were others like you who tried and failed to open the lock and were disappointed. Yes, disappointment is definitely the key. I've rambled on long enough. Get this lock opened. Yes, my abilities are powered by disappointment. I knew my parents were right. Okay, so I think I need to get his ability higher. I think the max is 200. I think the higher the ability, the higher your base stats. I think. I'm just guessing here at this point. How do I test that though? Oh wait, let me check the Numemon. You have 51, 46, 34. Why do you have more HP? Probably because of your personality. Those two both need to be level 60. Skull Meramon basically needs to be fucking max level. Let's take this yellow and just paste it right there. The door is unlocked. God, I'm so good. Oh. I think I meant the actual door. I thought there was more to this damn dungeon. And open. Oh. That shouldn't be like that. Seems like you've managed to unlock the gate. Thanks to that, it must have been easy for you. What? There's a bit of a labyrinth in the underground tunnel? What do you mean by a bit? Is there any sign of a Digimon or an eater in there? I see. It's strange to see it's just a small section of a labyrinth. I know I said we couldn't know what we would find, but I wasn't expecting that. I believe we have witnessed a special digital wave. This is some kind of current. It's definitely a ley line. Ever heard of the ley lines before? There are many in Tokyo. They're called dragon chains. Dragon signifies the undulating landscape, the hills and mountains. The dragon chain is what we call the flow of the land spirit. It's well known that Sosei Tenkai, an advisor to Ieyasu Tokugawa, turned Edo into the great feng shui city. I wasn't expecting a history lesson. It is said that when he built a waterway and path to lead the chi from the Mount Fuji and Tokyo Bay to the Edo Castle, a particular note of this in this instance are the Kan AG and the Sakusa Shrine to the northeast. I think that's northeast. And Zojoji and Hei Shrine to the southwest. All big religious institutes. In Feng Shui, or Feng Shui? Feng Shui. Those directions are thought to draw negative energy their way. The shrines hold big festivals to purge and expel that energy. And if you look at the lines that connect Buddhist temples, Kan-e-ji and Zojoji, and it cuts off a little bit there. And Shinto shrines, Asakusa and Hei, you'll find they cross right inside the old Hado Castle, home to today's Tokyo Imperial Palace. It's really quite fascinating to see. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of that just went over my head. Nowadays, the waterways have been swapped out for rail lines and radio towers. And radio towers dot the northeast and southwest. You could say we finished what Tenkai started. Viewed from the eyes of the current society, those rail lines and radio towers are artificial ley lines that supplement the old roads and waterways. Naturally, where you're standing underground constitutes another ley line running through Tokyo. Not just any ley line either. The one that's believed to emanate from Mount Fuji is supposed to run right through here. The man-made tunnel layered on top of it allows the digital waves to keep flowing in perpetuity. It's really a peculiar thing going on down here. That's what's producing this quasi-labyrinth you're seeing before you. Knowing that, those weird voices people are supposedly hearing probably belong to Digimon that are appearing as a result. I could go on for a while yet about this subject, but you at least get some of what I'm saying. I'll take that you mean you understood it. At this point, your work is essentially done, but we can't just ignore this newfound discovery either. Why don't you go a little further in and check things out? Damn. Japanese history lesson that I did not catch. I'll be honest. I was trying to. However, I am dumb American man. So, I didn't quite catch it. The only thing I caught was how I don't know how to read Japanese names very well. The tunnel just keeps going on, you say? If it stays on course like that, you're going to end up in Roppongi, which would mean... You know, this reminds me of something else I heard about before. As I mentioned before, Tokyo ley lines stem from Mount Fuji, which is, of course, not all that a coincidence, given that it's a sacred place. And that energy takes old highways like the Koshukaido and the Tokaido to get to Tokyo from Mount Fuji. That energy joins up with the underground waterways going along the highways that carry Mount Fuji's snow melt to Tokyo, flowing into the city together. One theory holds that the first place where the water appears above ground after reaching Tokyo happens to be where else but Nakano. Put simply, all the ley lines that flow throughout Tokyo could well be coming out of our own stomping grounds, believe it or not. Wouldn't that be amazing to think about if it all turned out to be true? Coco, you're kind of just throwing a lot at me. I'm trying to get this case done. Stop right there, don't go any further. You're standing at the border of the Muni Principality? Or not Municipality. I don't think I pronounced that right. Go any further and you'll be in the central government territory. That's a hive we'd best not poke. Got me intrigued though. That's a hell of a thing to stumble into just by walking around inside that tunnel. We aren't prepared just yet to pick that sort of fight. There's still too much we don't know. This little tangent of ours has gone on long enough. I think you should head back the way you came and regroup at the office. Though it's not as strong as we'd like, as we're used to, that tunnel is causing a digital shift. We should probably keep it locked up like that, like before, after all. I have no idea how I'm going to explain that to this client. No matter how you spin it, it'll probably be a lot to take in. I wouldn't be surprised if we come away looking even sketchier than we already do. Let's just let the Detective Matayoshi deal with it. Some jobs are best left to others. Huh? You're curious what exactly was beyond where you stopped? Well, that makes two of us. Believe me. Actually, while you were on your way back, I decided to look into it. Apparently what you found was a Kamishiro research lab, of all things. Oh, don't be dense. I told you, that area is under the jurisdiction of the central government. That's not the sort of place you wander into for fun. If nothing else, it indicates that Kamishiro and the government have a tighter relationship than what we previously suspected. Great. Going after Kamishiro could well mean that we'd be ruffling the government's feathers. That's why we can't be hasty right now. We'll do what we can to repair and cross that bridge when we come to it. This is just a guess on my end, but I imagine that it was Kamishiro that changed the passwords on that door and rendered it impossible to get into. They probably weren't counting on us being able to actually break in and snoop around. Knowing that, it could well serve as our ace in the hole later on when the time comes to confront them, hopefully unaware. But then again, let's not worry about hashing out the details until we have to, and just be grateful we have that up our sleeve if need be. On that note, I realize this case is technically closed, but what do you say about heading over to Rumpoki for me one more time? I don't mean on official business, rather I'm keen on doing a little independent intelligence gathering for our own internal use. Surely you're interested in knowing why Kamishiro has built a research lab underneath the Metropolitan Office, right? So, how about you just walk on through the front door there and see what you can find? Sound good? You want me to just walk in to the door? I guess we're still technically on the case. God. She threw a lot at me. Holy shit. Alright. Oh, are you here for a tour of the lobby? Please, come on inside. You must be confused. Allow me to explain. Construction on this Metropolitan Office isn't entirely complete as of yet. Well, it was at one point, that is, until the major firm came in and it was decided that the upper floors merited additional construction. As such, while that's going on, the lobby here remains free and open to the public to visit. Oh, hold on. That's nice of him. Did you make it inside the Metropolitan Office? Alright, I get you. So they're alright with you hanging around the lobby. That makes our work a little easier. Go on in. All you need at this point is a terminal somewhere so you can infiltrate their systems. Piece of cake at this stage, I'd say. So, once you find the terminal, slip on in and work your magic like always. I wish I was there to see it myself. It seems like quite a sight. It reminds me of the Tower of Babel in a way. I guess I'm starting to ramble again, though. Don't worry about me. Feel free to come, get back to work now. You said this wasn't part of the work, though. Even though I'm technically still on the case. Alright, let's see. Looking for a terminal. There you are. An ATM. Is something wrong out there? Oh, you found a terminal that's shifting a little. If this shift is weak, while still prominent enough for you to notice, it could be a sign that this place will turn into a labyrinth later on. Well, for now, try to connect to it. We have no idea what could be inside there, so stay on your feet. Alright. Obviously gotta get that item. Bug recovery. I got a... I think I got a farm thing? Oh, I gotta use it at the farm. Okay. Yeah, the question is... Okay. I was gonna say, I was like, what level are these Digimon gonna be? Alright, let us continue! Whew. Oh, I see an eater! You bastard. Had to put this conch in its place. Have at these thoughts. Give me the XP I desire. $60. You are at 196 attack. Which means I would need another... What? 54 levels? Yeah, so I don't have enough attack yet. Found another ether. Couldn't find any other evidence of note. You're not seeing the forest for the trees. The fact that there was an ether inside the terminal at all is big evidence. Regardless, let's call it a day. Get back to the office. That probably was hard work. Going all the way up, I can't even read anymore. Going all over the place today. Thanks to you, I think I'm starting to piece it all together now. While you were out and about, I decided to measure the digital waves coming out of that building. I found that the Metropolitan Office itself is one big digital wave force field. From what I can tell, energy is flowing straight into the Metropolitan Office via the ley line inside Nakano Underpass. So, that underground lab Kamishiro has beneath the building is probably controlling the energy flow. You remember what I said about ley lines when you were inside that tunnel, didn't you? A bit. There are two things at play here. The natural energy flow from the Earth, along with the ley lines, and digital waves emanating from the sea of electrons. You can make a massive structure like the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Office a hub for those things, then you can manipulate their flow. Why do they need it to do it that way? Well, for one, digital waves might be invisible to the naked eye, but they have mass and therefore require a vessel. The bigger the vessel is that contains those waves, the more energy you can build up. It probably also explains the new construction going on, as more space would mean that much more energy Kamishiro could stockpile. That extra energy would then go to impact the office beyond the facility, hence the digital shift you ran into in the lobby. And with any good digital shift comes an ether. Of course, honestly. It wouldn't surprise me if that place goes labyrinthine eventually. But I don't think we have to be concerned about that threat anymore now that you've cleared the joint up. On the other hand, it's worrying in its own way that things resolved so cleanly this time. The fact that digital waves can be concentrated in such small quantities as to attract individual eaters and produce micro labyrinths is scary. If you hadn't been there, it might well not have been caught until much later. The whole thing doesn't sit well with me. This case has taught us that there's technology that can mostly suppress large amounts of digital waves as they're built up and placed wherever. The deliberate and calculated nature of it all indicates that somebody's got big plans in the works. Suffice to say. This, of course, calls for more investigating. We need to figure out how long this has been going on, and what it's exactly used for. Keep our eyes peeled as we move forward. We're onto something here, I know it. Boop. Hell yeah! An almost cyber sleuth? Wow. Let's go to the farm. Because I have 2 upgrades. I think I also need it. Give me a stat booster, please! Holy shit! This is big. Really big! So big, I'll stand up tall and see past the darkness. Alright. Change you. Oh shit. We're making progress. Big progress. At this rate, we're gonna be big shots. All of us. I think you're already mixed. You don't have any extras. Hmm. Okay, so we do have access to a better grinding area. So let's grab it's not Pokemon that I need. Which one is it? I had a specific guy for grinding, and I can't find him. Must have turned him into something else. Darn. Oh well. Oh, it was Hawkmon. That's who I was looking for. Did I turn him into something? Must have. Oh, right. Now, I shall do a little bit of the grinding. Now, I have 2 technician USBs. Let's see how much this improves. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is, and I quote, "That's good shit." That is what I like to see. You know what I'm saying, my guy? That shit poppin'. Ugh, you need Cam to turn into Hawkmon? Of course you fucking do. Alright, let me move your ass over. You little bastard. Oh, force feed, Digimon. Oh. Yeah, I'll switch you up. I can always get someone else to be force feed, Digimon. I'm going to continue doing a little bit of grinding. I will not force you to watch it, because let's be honest, you ain't exactly here for the gameplay, you're here for the story and the lore. And my dumbass commentary at times. But while I am grinding away, making sweet, sweet progress, I will hopefully catch you all in the next one. Thank you very much if you made it to this part of the video. And if you enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you so desire. And to let me know down below who your favorite Digimon is. And slap you in there. Yeah, tell me who your favorite Digimon is. And I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.